Good evening. My name is Ms. Edwards, and I'd like to welcome you all out tonight to our 2017-2018 Wolfson FBLA Officer Installation and our Member Induction Ceremony. Thank you all so much for coming out in the rain. I know it's a little bit unexpected. I see some blue skies coming, but unfortunately I don't think they're going to be here soon enough for us to be done tonight. A little bit about our organization. FBLA is a national organization for our business students who are preparing for careers in business, and it's designed to promote our future leaders here at Wolfson. I'm sure you all are familiar that Wolfson is undergoing a transition, so now we're known as Samuel Wolfson School for Advanced International Studies and Leadership. So our organization is really supporting that leadership focus. It has a definite and a worthwhile list of goals, which we're going to take a look at. This is our program for the evening, if you haven't picked one up. And here are some of FBLA's goals. Developing competent, aggressive business leaders. Strengthening the confidence of our students in themselves and their work. So a lot of what you're seeing tonight was actually organized and put on by our student leaders. They went ahead, picked out the decorations, they picked out the menu. I was just responsible for going and buying it at the last moment to make sure that the food was still warm. Creating an interest in and an understanding of the American business enterprise. So they will have a lot of opportunities to actually interact with current entrepreneurs and individuals who run businesses. And we're also seeking to encourage their development of individual projects. For those of you all who have students who are engaged in our Principles of Entrepreneurship class, that's a new program that we've started this year, and they will actually get the chance to write their own business plan, and if they want to, actually go ahead and run those businesses. Also, we work on developing character, also preparing for useful citizenship and fostering patriotism. We definitely encourage and practice efficient money management. I'm sure all of you all are aware that Wolfson does have a Buy-Star branch in our school. It's right on the other side of that wall there. We were actually the first school in Duval County to have that Buy-Star branch. And so we're continuing that focus on encouraging our students to practice sound money management. We encourage scholarship and promote school loyalty. We assist students in the establishment of occupational goals, and we facilitate the transition from school to work. So now, we are going to go ahead and install our newly elected officers of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. Would our officers please come forward as I announce your office and your responsibilities? First of all, I'm going to start by lighting the white candle. If I have my lighter. Where's the lighter? All right. All right. Thank you. All right. So this white candle symbolizes the chapter in its entirety with all its members working together. With this symbol, we shall charge each officer to do the job for which he or she has been elected. Beginning with our parliamentarians. So Julia Rodriguez, please come forward. All right, you have been named parliamentarian of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. As parliamentarian, it will be your responsibility to monitor all formal chapter meetings so that they are conducted within the framework of parliamentary procedure. Through your efforts, the chapter meetings will be conducted in an orderly fashion, resulting in the efficient disposition of business. Do you accept this responsibility?
Yes, I do.
So I now declare you in the name of FBLA, Phi Beta Lambda, the parliamentarian. This gray candle symbolizes the achievements possible when chapter meetings are conducted in an orderly fashion. Next, I would like to call forward our reporter, Jatoria Brown. Jatoria, you have been elected as reporter of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. As reporter, your job will be to report meetings and other newsworthy activities of our chapter through the proper channels. Do you accept the responsibility?
I do.
I now declare you in the name of FBLA Phi Beta Lambda, the reporter. The violet candle symbolizes the inspiration and enlightenment that can be brought by reporting the activities of the FBLA chapter of Samuel Wolfson High. Next up, I would like to call our treasurer, Rosa Santos. You have been elected treasurer of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. In electing you to this office, the members have shown their faith in your business ability and your honesty. Do you promise to keep accurate records of all money received and spent and to present orderly reports upon proper requests?
I do.
I now declare you in the name of FBLA, Phi Beta Lambda, the treasurer. All right, our blue candle symbolizes the trust and confidence which the members have in your ability to safeguard all the funds. Next up, we'd like to call our secretary, Ashana Peoples. All right, Ashana, you have been elected secretary of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. Accepting this office obligates you to be present and keep a record of what takes place at every meeting. Do you accept this responsibility?
Yes, I do.
All right, the yellow candle. I now declare you in the name of FBLA Phi Beta Lambda, the secretary. This yellow candle symbolizes constancy in attendance and in keeping members informed of the chapter's progress. Next up, our Vice President, Carmi Smith. Carmi, you have been elected as Vice President of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. Your duty will be to assume the responsibilities in the absence of the President. Will you strive to carry out the duties of this office?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and light your orange candle.
Does it matter which one?
The white one.
The white one?
I now declare you in the name of FBLA Phi Beta Lambda, the Vice President. This orange candle is the symbol of the harmony and faithfulness which should characterize your efforts in working with the President to carry out the ideals of the chapter. And I just realized I was not clicking this as we were going through. So we're going to play catch up. All right. Last but not least, our President, L. Houghton. How did I do? Did I do it right? Okay. We actually installed Elle at the end of last year. She got her application in on time and the votes were counted. Well, she was the only one that ran. So I had to ask her that because I mispronounced her name at the end of your ceremony last year. All right. The members of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA have bestowed upon you a great honor in electing you the President. Your major responsibilities are to lead and encourage this chapter in all of its activities. It's your duty to preside at all of the meetings and see that they are conducted in accordance with the Constitution and correct principles of parliamentary practice. Do you accept this responsibility?
I do.
Kim? Okay, so I now redeclare you in the name of FBLA Phi Beta Lambda, the President. This red candle is the symbol of your duties and obligations to the chapter and its members. You all have been chosen from among the members of Samuel Wolfson School for Advanced International Studies and Leadership as the officers for the 2017-2018 school year. And I challenge you to accept the responsibilities that have been given to you. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, as an officer of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA,
I, as an officer of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA.
Okay. I think that's the longest one. Do solemnly promise.
Do solemnly promise.
That I will fulfill.
That I will fulfill.
The responsibilities of my office.
The responsibilities of my office.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
And that I shall carry them out.
And that I shall carry them out.
In accordance.
In accordance.
With the bylaws of FBLA.
With the bylaws of FBLA.
So, you all have heard the vows that these officers of your chapter have taken in your presence. I now declare them all officially installed as officers of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA for this school year. Madam President, these candidates that we have before us have these candidates that you will have in front of you in a moment have expressed a desire to become a member of the Wolfson chapter of FBLA, and they meet the requirements. So I will hand over the meeting to you so that you can recognize them. Somebody didn't make sure we didn't have any audio on here.
Oh, that's the YouTube channel.
Yeah, the YouTube channel came back on. All right, so our officers, you all can sit down with our secretary of assistant. She's the vice president.
Okay. As I call out your names, just make your way to the front and come around this table. Jatoria Brown. Micaiah Cole. Akiria Hills. Brenda Nosetti. Curtis Patrick. Ashana Peoples. Yahara Rodriguez. Julia Rodriguez. Rosa Santos. Brenton Thompson. And Jeremiah Wiley. We accept you as candidates for membership in the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. It is fitting, as we begin a new school year, that we consider the meaning of the letters used in our title, Future. Our daily educational experiences and our involvement in leadership activities prepare us for the future. Business. We realize the importance of education and training in business methods and procedures. Leaders. The future of our country depends on the quality of leadership. Leadership implies honor, tact, competence, dependability, and integrity. America. The initiative and success of leaders in business will help shape the future of America. As you accept and strive to achieve these goals, you will gain the greatest benefit possible from your membership in this chapter. Members, please come forward to receive your membership certificate when your name is called. Welcome to the Wolfson chapter of FBLA. You are now officially accepted as members in good standing, entitled to your full rights and responsibilities. Remember, the responsibility of making this chapter a success rests mainly with us, members and officers.
All right, so we did have some members who were not able to make it tonight. We have Reginald Allen, Enabadak, Michael Brown, Tyria Callwood, Gavin Carter, did Leonte make it? No. Leonte Harris, Trinity King, Diana Moore. I'm sorry, Trinity. I'm so sorry. I was back there taking pictures. I didn't notice.
We have 20 minutes to say.
I know. Let's call you back up around again, okay? Okay. Let me look really well before I say anybody else's name and embarrass myself. All right. Hamadou Jai, Mansour Jai, Miriam Jai. All not here, right? Okay. Here. Malcolm Smith, not in the room? Yes, okay. All right, so at this time, this is the current registry of our members. However, membership is still open, so if you know of any young individuals who would like to be leaders in their future, want some extra assistance, we will still be accepting membership up until the end of November. Also, parents, guardians, family members, we are still looking for your involvement. We do have our students that will be preparing for competition through those competitive events. They not only get practice, but some of them actually come with cash awards. But we need your help in training our students. There is only so much that myself and Ms. Hickney can do between the two of us. So please reach out to us here at the school if you are interested in volunteering your services to help our students train. They train for different events such as impromptu speaking, public speaking, 3D animation for one, computer game design. So if you know of anyone who has skills in those areas, please reach out to us. We're looking for as much help as we possibly can have. But again, I'd like to thank you all for coming. We are officially done with our ceremony. So please help yourself to refreshments. We have the room for about an hour more. But thank you all for coming. And this was supposed to be, again, my students from last year.
Congratulations, little thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, blow them up.